Yo, what's up? What's up? We back. Back. Episode 33. Yo, man, what's up, man? You already know who it is. Reckless Elmo out here. I'm here chilling with my co-host, my boy, my chilling partner. That sounds hella gay.
Yeah.
But
you should have just ended that co-host.
yeah, facts. But yeah, we didn't have him last week. So
What you talking about? I was here last week.
You was?
Yeah.
Nah, wasn't that speech?
Nah, I was here last week.
You was here last week?
Yeah, man. You see? You don't even pay attention.
Okay, so he wasn't here the week before that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you already know why we back out here chilling. I hope you guys.
I'm Prank, by the way.
You ain't. I was gonna let you introduce yourself, but
Nah,
you ain't
man,
want to do. You didn't want to do that.
Well, you was going Hamlet real quick, and then you was going type crazy right there. So I was like, let me let him fall on his face real quick.
Damn, he let me fall on my face. Yo, I don't like my mustache, yo. My shit look weird.
You call that a mustache?
I need to. That's why I shave it. You call that a beard?
Nah, I'm actually mad because it's not fully connected, but it's getting there, yo. 2020.
It's never connected. What are you talking about?
2020, dog. My shit gonna connect. My shit gonna connect like Wi-Fi.
The only thing you connect is 4, nigga. But, hey, what's up? Listen, today we have a special episode for you guys, right? It's episode 33. Yo, we've been here for more than 6 months, yo.
Yeah, man.
It hit me, yo.
We had this conversation the last time.
We did?
Yeah, last week. See? Again, you didn't remember.
But last week was episode 32.
Yeah, and you said the same thing.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Yo, they lying. They lying out here. But we have a special episode for you guys today, right?
Yeah.
We have our top 5 Adam Sandler movies of all time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Ooh, it sounds spooky.
It shouldn't be spooky. It should be funny. Kind of goofy.
It sounds spooky because there's so many.
Yeah.
And people's top 5 might be completely
we're about to get controversial.
That's a fact.
We're about to make some people mad at us tonight.
They're gonna be like, what the fuck?
They're gonna chime in and be like, how could you not say this? Blasphemy.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we also gonna do top 5 honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully that we do some respect to someone out there.
Okay.
To some of y'all out there.
Okay. And we are also doing the segment previously on the timeline. So it's going to be kind of fun today. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to laugh a lot. Let's laugh.
Yeah. Shout outs to Speech, by the way, who's not here.
I hope he watching. He better be watching. Nah, I'm be hella mad if he not watching.
Yeah.
So how do we start this? We
should talk a little bit about the weekend, how what we did, you know what I mean, before we get into the movies, right?
Did you do anything? Okay.
I had to think about it for a second. I watched that 4v Ferrari movie with y'all, but I was in and out of it, so
it's too long.
Yeah.
It was too long. It was a good movie. Don't get me wrong, and it was really informative. But it was a little bit too long.
Yeah. If Speech was here, he had more to say about it because I know he liked the movie. Because
I like the movie. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I like the movie. It was a good movie. It was just too long.
Yeah, it was longer than it needed to be.
Yeah, it had some scenes that didn't need to be there. Yeah. So, but other than that, it was a pretty cool movie. I like the car scenes.
Yeah.
Car scenes are pretty cool. This dude had like 7 lives. And then crashed 30 times.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie.
And kept coming out alive.
Yeah, but I was also Disney Plus out this weekend.
Yes.
I'm the spokesman for that channel right now. Even though that shit keeps crashing on me and freezing and shit. And I don't know why. I feel like it's just isolated to me.
I think it's your TV.
Yeah, it's everything. It's my Wi-Fi, it's my internet, it's everything.
Nah, your Wi-Fi is good, yo, because when we play games or video games and we playing Fortnite, it runs pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just when I want to like enjoy myself and watch TV and stuff. Nah, the world's like, nah, we're against you.
Well, you gotta also remember Disney Plus is really young.
Yeah, but does
You know.
yours, does it freeze as much?
No.
All right, you see? Point made. So, with that, right? Should we go right along?
Yeah, sure. Start it up.
All right. So, what do we got? We got the top. Should we start with the honorable mentions?
Yes, we should definitely start.
Yeah, we got the best
We gotta give them
Sandler
like
movies right now.
some like suspense of
All
what
right.
we about to do, yo, because some of these people are about to be mad.
All right, so, yeah, drum roll. So how we gonna do this? We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna ramble off some of the movies that didn't quite make the cut. All right, we're gonna start with Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore, man. I'm sorry, but that didn't make the cut.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And then it's followed by Billy Madison.
Wait,
Yeah.
but hold on.
Nah. We gotta go.
No, hold on. We don't gotta go
Fuck
nowhere.
these movies.
Nah.
I'm mad because my other movies didn't make this honorable mention, but whatever.
Which was?
Nah, we can't say it yet
Why? What you mean?
because we got to get to the top 5, and then we could talk about it if anything. But let's just get into this. All right. So Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison, the two movies that actually made his career, so to speak, because he named his production company after these two movies. He combined Happy and
Madison.
Yep. Happy Madison. So it's crazy how it didn't make the cut. But you guys can blame me. All right, so then the next one, we got Grown Ups. The first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Number 2 didn't even. Yo, I can't believe.
I'm mad about number 2, but, nah, shh. Come on, man. All right. Yeah, this nigga's spoiling it.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got That's My Boy. That movie's hilarious.
Yes. Han
And-
Solo Burger.
And then it's gonna top it all off. We got 50 First Dates.
How did.
50 First Dates, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. I can't remember too many lines from it. I'm trying to remember some lines right now, and it's not coming to the forefront. But those movies, each one of those movies, we all collectively, we all had like to break down which ones, were funny, which ones we all could remember, which ones had us laughing the most, and remembering the lines, and the ones that we seen the most, and those they didn't quite make the cut. And just so that we can be clear, this is previously on today's list.
Yes. We had to go through a whole process of elimination
Yeah,
to come up with this list.
yeah, and it was a fun. It was a fun.
It was fun.
experiment. Yeah.
It was fun. I wish we had the pictures. Do we have the pictures of what we did? No, right?
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so. Okay. So
I'll let you go into it.
we're going from 5 to 1, right?
Well, we gonna roll right into the top 5. Can I get a drum roll, please? Top 5. We're gonna start it off with number 5. Are we gonna show graphics? What's going on? Yeah.
The longest yard.
The longest yard.
At number 5. You heard me?
All right, so let's talk about The Longest Yard real quick.
Okay.
The Longest Yard is a movie that's actually a remake. I forgot when the original one came out. But the original one had Burt Reynolds starring as a quarterback that got sent to prison. And before he got sent to prison, he got kicked off his football team because he did some shady shit. And basically, that whole premise was redone in this Adam Sandler movie. And Adam Sandler was playing that role, Burt Reynolds' role. He goes to prison and all this shit. And they know that he was a good quarterback, but he basically threw a game from his team because he was like he was addicted to gambling and whatever.
Okay.
And he owned some loan sharks money. And they told him that he had to throw the game. but he was never caught on it. Like he was innocent, but people knew that he did it type shit. So anyway, he went to jail with that on his reputation, and he went to jail for some other shit. And the warden made sure that he went to his jail because he wanted him to be the quarterback of his football team. Or actually, he wanted him to lead the inmates.
The inmate. No.
He wanted to make a football team with the inmates to go against the guards.
No.
Yeah.
At first, he wanted him to play for the guards. He wanted him to be the quarterback for the guards.
No,
yes.
He didn't want him to play for the guards. If anything, he wanted him to teach the guards. I know specifically he didn't want him to play for the guards.
Coach,
yeah.
the guards. Okay,
yeah. And then he said nah.
Nah, he's like, what you need is like a second division team.
Yeah.
And you need to kick their ass so they can build up some self-esteem.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
And then that's when he said, you just made a good idea. And that's when he said, all right, you're going to lead a team
with the inmates.
And he said, nah, no thanks. But
they
that
beat
shit
his
was,
ass up.
And then around that time is when one of the guards who was like roided up, he was like, "Who drank all the damn Gatorade?"
And then he smashes the big ass bucket over the big ass table. Yo, okay.
But anyway, that movie, that shit was hilarious. Anyway, long story short, he ends up leading the team of inmates, becomes a great quarterback, goes against the guards, and they whip their ass. And hilarity ensues. We have a lot of movie stars in this one too that makes cameos and that actually play roles. We had Chris Rock. We had oh no, not yet. You got a little overzealous. We had Chris Rock. We had Burt Reynolds. We got Nelly. We got what's his face? Goldberg. Who's that other dude that looked like
the Mexican guy?
Nah, that tall dude, the Great Khali, right? The Great Khali.
Isn't he the guy from wrestling? He's a wrestler. Yeah,
he's a wrestler. Isn't it the Great Khali?
It's the Great Khali. There you go. Okay.
I don't know who that Mexican guy is.
Oh, cheeseburger right in the back.
Oh, Terry Crews. I don't know who that dude is. But
who's the Mexican guy? The Mexican?
That's not Ving Rhames. Nah, that's not Ving Rhames. That's hilarious. But I don't know who that Mexican guy is, and I think that's Michael Irvin, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
So what you think? You know your names out here?
Yeah, man, but this movie's hilarious. You don't see Joey Diaz, but Joey Diaz was in the movie.
Yeah, Joey Diaz is in the movie. Shout out to Joey Diaz. He's a
Rob
funny
Schneider
dude.
got a quick cameo. That movie's hilarious. Well, that was number 5.
Yes.
Without further ado, let's go into number 4. And number 4 is...
I'm staying quiet on this movie right
Big Daddy. It's all right, man. You don't have to say shit. Because it made the list.
I hate these guys.
So, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
That's my baby, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Remember that? That's my baby daddy.
No, that's my... Yeah, that's my baby daddy.
That's my baby daddy. Shout out to Speech on that one. He knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, yo, this movie right here, this one right here.
Inside joke.
This should have been higher on the list, in my opinion.
If you don't get your booty ass out of here.
But in this movie, we got Adam Sandler starring as Sonny Koufax, if I remember his name correctly. I could be wrong. But he's just like a regular loner, kind of deadbeat guy who lives in New York City with this other dude, and he has like a dead end job. And
he doesn't live with him.
No, that's not. He lives. That's the Rob Schneider. He plays a delivery guy.
Yeah,
I'm talking about his roommate is Jon Stewart.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And so Jon Stewart ends up leaving. He ends up leaving the first few minutes of the movie to Japan, and for like a business trip. And the next day, Adam Sandler wakes up and he has this kid that gets dropped off, and this little kid that's on the couch is apparently the son of his roommate's son. And it was actually supposed to be his roommate taking care of the kid. And then he ends up taking care of the kid because the mom died. And he ends up going to social services, but social services was like, nah, it's Columbus Day. You got to deal with it right
now. Hey, yo, and that's some shit social services
that's
would
grimy.
do, bro.
They were like, nah, it's Columbus Day, man. You got to deal with that shit, yo.
That's something, yo, that's how our system is built, my nigga.
But long story short, he ends up, developing a bond with this kid, and it's just funny. It's just heartwarming. It's a great movie all around. It displays one of his greatest performances, in my opinion. It has a bunch of different one-liners, scenes that like they go down in the Hall of Fame. Man, the delivery guy, Rob Schneider, when he was trying to learn how to read, when he's trying to learn how to read, he's like, heap up anonymous. Damn you give him the easy ones.
Yo, I only seen that movie a couple of times, yo. So like, not man. Like some other movies on this list.
I know,
that
but
made it.
I'm telling you, bro, this movie here, man. I remember seeing it for the first time in Puerto Rico, and I was
in
mad.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
it was 1989.
Nah, it was like 1990 something. Or it might have been 2000. It was in the summer that it came out. I know that.
Nigga, this movie's been coming out like 10 years before they come out in the U.S. and shit.
No, nigga. What you talking about? It comes out in the same year and the same time. What are you talking about? It's just not fucking Honduras. It's not third world.
Yeah. Fuck out of
here. We use the same currency. What the fuck are you talking about? There you go, 1999.
There you go.
I know it. I was in Puerto Rico that summer. But anyway, I remember that was also the summer.
Hurricane.
It was also the summer that American Pie came out. And we were supposed to go see that. But my mom found out that movie, after she bought the tickets, found out that it was supposed to be like some titties and shit. And she was like, nah, I can't take the movie I can't take these kids to this movie and see some titties. So I was mad because I didn't get to see some titties because I was a little young pervert. And then I ended up seeing this movie, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, they blazing you in the chat, dog. It says, pranks of the Puerto Rican bootleg version, Papi Grande.
Scuba Steve, damn you.
Scuba Steve. George F. loves that movie. Who the hell is George F?
Who the heck is George F?
Joey Diaz, my uncle.
Yeah.
Yo, shout outs to everybody on the chat, man. I hope you enjoy this episode. We're gonna keep going with our list. Big Daddy.
Elmo. They said if you're reading this, my wife took the kids.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but his wife took the kids. That's grimy. All right, but that's number 4. That was number 4. I'll stop because I know you don't really have much to say about that one.
It's not even that, yo. It's just I haven't seen it enough for me to be like, I can remember. Like I remember Scuba Steve, that they dressed up just like the scuba diving little figure, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a penguin involved, I think. Somewhere. No? Am I doing the wrong movie?
Maybe.
Okay. And then I saw the social services scene. Mm-hmm. I saw when they're like, nah, you gotta deal with this. When he's teaching them how to pee outside.
Hi, what's your name? He'll write it on the wall. Mind your business.
I don't know. What is that?
That's when he was peeing. He was peeing for the first time outside, and the women were looking at him. And then Adam Sandler looked at the women and said, "Hey, how's it going? Hi, what's your name? He'll write it on the wall. Mind your business." And then he walks by the guy that owned the restaurant that wouldn't let him use it because they weren't customers. He was like, "Hey, now it is your problem."
Oh,
he said it wasn't his problem.
I remember.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's outside the restaurant. You're right. They had the glass windows looking thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. You see, so like that's it. Like I can't remember much.
I remember so many lines from that movie.
You see, I can't remember lines.
He was dating that blonde. Remember the blonde that he was dating? and then he went to go.
Oh, she was cute as hell.
He went to go see her, and he found out that she was cheating on him with some old dude.
Oh no, that's not who I'm talking about. Then.
Nah, that was his girlfriend in the beginning, and then he went over to the girlfriend's house, right? And he started suspecting that he wasn't even suspecting that she was cheating on him, but he heard somebody in the bathroom, and he went over and he was like, "Oh, for real? I can't believe this shit." And then he finds out that it was this old dude, and he thinks it was like her father or something. And then he's like, "Nah." He was like, "My fault, man. I thought you was banging my girl for a second." He was like, "I am."
I am banging your girl.
He was like, "What?" He's like, "This old guy?" She's like, "He has a 10-year plan." He goes, "What is it? Don't die?"
Okay. Nah, yeah. I mean, Adam Sandler is funny regardless.
I know, but I'm saying
whatever he makes,
this one particular movie, man, it just holds a special place in my heart.
Okay, so this is Prank's Hardy Heart.
Yeah, but anyway, let's go into number 3.
Number 3. Disco. Don't mess with the Zohan.
Disco.
Yo, this is a movie that I could watch over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Yes,
and
you know
not
this.
get bored.
You know this.
Yes.
Why you tell me this? You know this.
He's like, did you just hit me with your feet? Yeah.
Yes, it's the feet uppercut.
It's the feet uppercut. What? He's like, look at it, smell it, take it.
Now that's good. What do you have a secret to tell me? They would never get this out of me.
Yo, okay, so this is basically for the ones that haven't seen this, right?
You break it down.
He's Israeli. Super soldier?
Yeah, he was like a super soldier, super spy.
Super something, because that boy knew how to do everything. He danced, fight crime, and made fish at the same time. Like, it was good. It was good. So it starts when he's just dancing on the beach. He's having a good time with a whole bunch of friends around, right? Military comes and gets him. Mm-hmm. And then they traded terrorists from Pakistan, right? I think it's Pakistan. Yeah.
Was it Pakistan?
Yeah. Palestine. So then they traded terrorists from Palestine, and then they gave back, I guess, 2 of the soldiers, and he was like, they were mad about it that they gave back. I don't know. It was some weird stuff going around in the whole meeting when they took him. So he decided to go capture the terrorist by himself, so it could be minor casualties, right? Because they're like, a lot of people's gonna die if we send the army. A soldier's gonna die, blah, blah, blah. He goes, just give me 2 shooters and I'll do it by myself.
I tell you this.
Like, I'll take this. So then he goes, he fights, he finds the Phantom, right? Which is played by, what's this guy's name?
Oh, I don't know his name off that. Yeah, John Tarantino.
There you go. And, they start fighting, start doing a whole bunch of weird shit, insulting each other in Arabic, and
they started trying to see which one of them was the baddest. He's like, no. I feel no pain.
So he grabs a freaking piranha and puts it on his neck.
He's like, oh yeah, I like this.
You like this?
Oh yes, this is nice. This is nice.
Good trick. He tries to put it in his fucking crotch.
He's like, oh yes.
And the terrorist is just going wild.
This is good. This feels good.
So at the end, they start doing like a battle of grenade with like racket paddles, I believe. Like they start going back and forth. They throw the grenade up. It explodes. Zohan nowhere to be found. All right?
Yeah.
He appears in New York because he wants to escape everything. He wants to escape the military. He wants to start a new life. He wants to do hair. He wants to work for Paul Mitchell. So he comes out of the airplane. He already had practice on 2 dogs, Coco and
no, Scrappy and Coco.
Scrappy and Coco, right? And he's silky smooth the shit out of them niggas. Like,
he wants to leave them silky smooth.
Yeah, he wants to leave them silky smooth. So then, whatever. The whole point is that he's a guy that's caught between culture, right? Mm-hmm. And doing wanting to do what he wants to do, which is cut hair and work for Paul Mitchell. That's basically the whole the premises of the movie. It starts him as being like this super soldier, and then it goes for him escaping to trying to work with Paul Mitchell, which he gets rejected by Paul Mitchell. Well, not even him. He gets rejected by the ladies that are working there. They didn't even want to give him an appointment with Paul Mitchell. And then later on, when he made the Palestinian hair shop popping, like he had that shit lit.
He had all the old biddies in there showing him their titties.
Yo, all of them. Like, he would make them silky smooth and then go in the back and silky smooth them out, bro. Like, it was just, yo.
He took him to Pleasure Town.
Yes. What was that? I'm like, yo, what's going on?
I don't know. Let's do this.
So yeah, but after that, right? They show how he actually becomes a good hairdresser because he fought for his dreams, and it took an impact on me on that. Right? It took an impact because look, bro, look. I'm gonna tell you why.
What?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay,
bro.
Fagala. He's a fagala.
What?
A fagala. Whatever he said.
I don't know what that is.
Remember when he was saying the father? When he told him he wanted to be a hairdresser?
Oh, he wants to be a freak to the faggot.
He said like that. He said he said a fagala or something like that. I don't even
know what, but you know what he meant.
Yeah, but that was hilarious.
Yes. So you know, it took because sometimes a lot of people will tell you that you can't do this, you can't do that. A lot of people told me I couldn't do a lot of stuff. Yeah. And I still did them. Mm-hmm. You get me? So that, it kind of like, it went in a personal note. Another thing is, it's a funny ass movie. Like, almost every scene will make you laugh because it's just, it takes the comedy of, because you know he's Jewish, right?
Yeah.
Why I think it's gunning on the chat?
Yo, they shooting at us. They gunning us.
So yeah, I definitely love Don't Mess with the Zohan. I could watch it over and over again. It did impact me a lot. So that was one of my picks on my top 5. It wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
But
for me, I like the movie, but I don't remember seeing the movie that many times. Like, I recently have seen this movie that many times, like in the last few years, because I was actually supposed to see that movie in the theaters. I bought a ticket to see that in the theaters,
and what happened?
I returned it.
Why?
So, long story, but I went to see this movie. I went to see Iron Man, which came out at the same time. I went with my ex at the time, right?
Okay.
But we were going.
Did you get dumped in Iron Man?
Nah. We went to go see Iron Man, but by the time we went to go see the showing, it was sold out.
Okay.
So the next showing
was the
Zohan. That was the only thing available that we wanted to see that was comparable.
Okay.
But it was like starting in 20 minutes. So we went and killed time at Barnes & Noble that was like close to the theaters and shit. And then by the time we got back, we were like thinking like, damn, we really don't want to see the Zohan. We wanted to see Iron Man. We were like, yeah, man, fuck that shit. We want to see Tony Stark. We don't want to see the fucking Zohan shit. So we went back to the theaters and we were like, we demand a refund because we came here to see Tony Stark and damn it, we're going to go see Tony Stark. So we ended up going see Iron Man a different day. And that was supposed to be the time that I seen the Zohan. And then years later, I never saw it until it came out on like Netflix or on TV or something, and I watched it in bits and pieces. So just recently, I've seen it the whole way through. That's why it's funny. Don't get me wrong, but I don't remember it as much as like you remember it.
Oh, I could name scenes without even looking at the TV, son.
Yeah, so that movie now, I've seen it, from start to finish like a few times now. That shit is hilarious, but I just don't remember seeing it when it came out until like years later, like maybe 4 or 5 years later. But yeah, so
disco.
Ooh. Disco. Ooh. So now
let's get to number two.
Number two.
Drum
roll. This one's really gonna get controversial.
Number two.
Mr. D's,
the Blackfoot. Yo, I remember y'all niggas cracking on me for this nigga's Blackfoot, son. Because I have a condition with my shit, you feel me? You mean I got no kidneys, so fuck you. And this niggas is saying that my foot looks like Mr. D's foot. Y'all niggas is gay. Yo, but that was funny. That nigga hit that shit
That is the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my life.
He hit that shit with, what was that thing?
A crowbar or some shit. A fire poker.
A fire poker, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, nothing. You don't feel nothing? Nothing. Yo, but that Butler's hilarious.
Yeah.
That Butler's hilarious. So then, what's this movie about?
Well, this movie, it takes place where he's a guy from a small town, right? And he has a dream of riding Hallmark cards. And they come to find out rich uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle dies?
Yeah. This is another remake, by the way, too.
It's another remake?
Yeah. This is another remake. It was another, I forgot when the original one came out, but
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So he finds out that he got a rich uncle, and the uncle has actually left him 51% of his company. Yeah. And so he becomes the owner of one of the most successful companies. I don't even know. What did they do, though?
I don't know. I forgot what it was. But I know that he had a lot of pull.
Yeah. Hell yeah. He had hella bread.
And he didn't know what to do with it because he was such a humble dude that owned a pizzeria in a small town. And he ended up just when he got the money, he ended up just giving most of it away and just like doing like good actual deeds. Like his name fit him.
He's like Longfellow Deeds.
Longfellow Deeds. And then basically he ends up coming across this reporter who goes undercover, played by Winona Ryder, and he ends up like having a romantic connection with her.
Okay.
And she's originally supposed to be getting the inside scoop, so she just pretends like she is this other chick that she creates, this small town girl who lives in this town, and she makes up a crazy, like, far-fetched story with a crazy background, with a town that she literally made up. I forgot what it was, like New Chesterton Townville?
Some shit like that. She just made it up, by the way.
She made it up.
Which he found.
And then he took her there.
Yeah. And to that same house.
To everything. Everything that she said was literally there. And she couldn't believe it. And it was so funny because of the way that she tried to still go with the lie, and the way that movie itself has a lot of memorable moments too.
Yes. It's a good movie overall, to tell you the truth. You know, it has a lot of a sentiment. Yeah, a lot of sentimental value. The story is pretty good. You know, even though it's like a far-fetched story, it was still told really good. It had a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it was explained really good.
Yeah.
So
then it ended with the inheritance actually going to the true beneficiary, which ended up being the
butler.
The butler, who was the son.
The guy,
The guy ended up having an affair with his mom, who was a
the
maid.
cleaning lady. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Like, that is my name.
That's my name.
That is my birthday. That is my money. That's my money. Yo, that movie's hilarious.
Yes, I enjoyed it. And you know what? Oh, Adam Sandler is always having badass chicks in his movies. Yo.
Yeah. He
Like
always
that.
has to get the chicks
What?
that seem to be like in his particular type of guy, physique, whatever. Like if he's the type of guy that can never really land a chick like that without his sense of humor. Like his sense of humor is the only way that he can land these chicks. Because think about it.
He might have some game. You don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
What? Adam Sandler tried to kick it to you before?
Nah, I'm just saying because think about it. All these comedians, right? All these comedians that be having all these bad bitches, right?
Yeah.
They gotta have game, right? But the game gotta have to do with their sense of humor. Because every girl likes to laugh.
Yeah.
So their game has to do with having a sense of humor. If they didn't have a sense of humor, then they wouldn't be able to make them laugh.
They could tickle them.
That's true. But the chicks that he be picking, like he's had Jennifer Aniston. He's had Drew Barrymore 3 times. He's had he had Salma Hayek twice.
Woo!
He's had who else did he have? Katie Holmes, which she's whack, but whatever.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, she's whatever. She's the wackest right now.
He had Al Pacino.
A Duckachino. Now, who else did he have? Like, he had that chick in Billy Madison that was hot. I forgot her name. The chick from Mortal Kombat.
The blonde chick?
Yeah, Sonya Blade.
Oh, she's so cute.
The chick in Happy Gilmore that's on Modern Family.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Come on, man. And that's my boy. Who did he have? No one, right?
He had the motherfucking teacher. That's all he had.
Oh, Susan Sarandon. He had Susan Sarandon. That's hilarious. Yeah,
when he
you're
was
right.
13, my man.
Yeah, but it was a different actress. But yep, he did.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ooh.
See, we should have made a whole list of that.
Yeah.
The baddest chicks that played in his movies.
In his movies, work. Yo, but
Now that I think about it, he had Jennifer Aniston twice. Because he had it in Just Go With It and in that Murder Mystery, that new one that came out.
He definitely had more, though.
He definitely did, man. I'm trying to think of like...
Me too. There's so many movies, yo.
Oh, he had Kate Beckinsale in Click.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He had Patricia
she's so
Arquette
cute.
in Lil Nicky. Dang, he had a lot.
Yeah, okay.
We just went straight off the topic.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And we didn't even mention Winona Ryder because we were talking about Mr. Deeds, but Winona Ryder, she's hot too.
Yeah, she is.
You know, watch Stranger Things, she's on it.
Yes.
But anyway, Mr. Deeds ends up being a good film. Ended up being number 2 on the list.
Yes. So the number 1.
Number 1, without further ado, drum roll, please.
Water sucks. It really sucks.
The water sucks. Yo, this fucking graphic.
The water boy.
Yo, the graphic that he chose. It's Leo Dog.
Yo, the water boy.
The water boy.
We automatically agreed this is number 1.
Yeah.
All 3 of us.
Yeah.
Because, we went through a whole rule. Yo, we actually put on the board, over 20 films.
Yeah, over
that we
20
seen
films.
because, he got more.
And there was more than the 20 films, but
Yes.
not all of us have seen it.
Yeah, not all of us have seen
All
of
the
his films.
All the movies, yeah.
So we put on the board over 20 films, and we started just eliminating films that we ain't like that much, films that don't have that much repeat value. Almost all of the films that we put on the board, we could watch it over and over again. But some of these films, we could actually keep watching over and over again. Because, I'm going to say, right? We watched The Waterboy plenty of times, and we'll still watch it over and over again.
Yeah.
We will still watch That's My Boy, but we don't watch it over and over again.
What? Yeah. I don't know. You're right. Well, not all of them, but this one, yeah. We watched it just the other day.
That's My Boy?
Not That's My Boy. I'm talking about this. Waterboy. Yeah, we watched this the other day.
Me?
Yeah, you're right.
we could be one day home and be like, yo, I don't know what to watch. Put on the Waterboy.
Yeah, and it's good enough from
Yes.
start to finish. We watched it the other day, and I didn't even really pay attention to the movie most of the time, but I was just saying along the lines because you know, like, you know every line. Little girls are the devil.
He's like, mama said the girls are the devil. No, Colonel Sanders.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
Mama, right. Yo, this
Something's
movie.
wrong with his medulla oblongata.
This movie from beginning to end is hilarious, bro. And he plays that role of being disabled so good. It's not even funny, bro. Like, he's such a great actor.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though I was telling you, like, he doesn't make that much or that many serious films, or at least that I have watched.
Yeah.
You get me?
He's done a couple, but he's in a few rather. But I don't know. Like, for me, it's not that I can't take him serious. It's just that I just prefer when he does his goofy shit. Like, I like when he does his serious shit when he mixes it with funny shit. But
Which will
like
be something
heartwarming
like
shit.
Click.
like Click, like
'Cause
Big
Click-
Daddy,
Big
like
Daddy. Little Nicky.
Lil Nicky was a little bit more on the goofy side than anything.
You think so?
Yeah, and
He was serious,
just
though.
a side note. I'm a little pissed off that didn't even get to make it on the honorable mentions. Because Lil Nicky, man, that movie right there, that should have been on the top 5. That's on my top 5. I don't care if you guys didn't need to know that. You guys know it now. But anyway, somebody spit in the cooler.
Okay, so the Waterboy, right, is actually takes place in Louisiana. What's the town name?
The what?
The town name. They were the Gators of what?
They were the Mud Dogs.
Oh, Mud Dogs of what?
Damn.
Louisiana Mud Dogs. But what was the town's name?
I don't remember.
All right. Well, it's in Louisiana, and they're in this high school, right? I'm guessing it's high school.
No, it's not high school. It's college.
It's college? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're in this college, right? And he actually starts as a water boy in a different college, in a different team. He doesn't start with the Mud Dogs. He starts with their rivals, which is
Yeah, I forgot.
I forgot their name. What? They ate hella barbecue alligators.
They had some disgusting ass appetizers in that movie.
Yes. All right, so I'm like getting trailed off.
Yeah.
So they started college, and then he gets kicked out of his job of being a water boy from that other college. He goes and asks for a job at the Mud Dogs, and the guy says, "I can't afford you." He's like, "I'll do it for free, whatever." So he takes him in, right? And he's disabled, right? I'm gonna say disabled because I don't want to say the other word.
He's not even that.
What is he?
He's neither, because then he ends up taking the test and he ends up scoring a 92.
But he stutters. He's like,
That doesn't mean anything. I mean, like,
he was slow.
he has a speech impediment, or he was socially awkward. You could say that much, because he was homeschooled, and
Yes.
his homeschooling was Benjamin Franklin is a devil.
Yes.
Everything was the devil.
Yes, by his
What?
mama.
The devil? Everything is the devil to your mama?
Yes. So
I like Vicky Bellicourt. She likes me too. And she showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
Yo, I can't. This freaking jacket is making me hot. Yo, I can't. Yeah. Okay. So after that, right? They show how, like, the team, the Mud Dogs. First of all, they're ass. Their coach is ass.
Gatorade.
They're a whole bunch of assholes. They don't know what they're doing, whatever, blah, blah, right? They start fucking with him. Mm-hmm. They start saying that water sucks. They start spitting in the water. They start, they threw the ball, and they
They ripped him.
They ripped him and shit.
They fucked over the whole table.
Exactly.
And they just made him feel like he was a piece of shit. So it was nothing new because he was used to it from the old team.
Yes. But then he snapped. He had that thought of hitting. But then he remembered that the old coach told him not to touch the players. He's like, don't touch the players. I don't care what the fuck they do to you. Don't touch the players. Which you blah, blah, blah. So then he doesn't do anything. The coach goes, yo, you got to stand up for yourself. Like, they're going to run all over you all season long if you don't do nothing. So then, whatever, he's picking up shit. And then the quarterback goes, oh, look at me. I'm the water boy.
Stop making fun of me.
And then, yo, he tackles this dude like a freaking bus just hit him, like, boom. Knocks him out.
Who that? Who there?
Who there? And then the coach sees him. They're like, yo, you got to play for our team. Blah, blah, blah. Starts playing for the team. But he has to go back to school. Right? He has to keep good grades. Blah, blah, blah. They start winning. No, at first, they start winning. Mm-hmm. But then he makes them lose that first game.
Oh, yeah.
Because he grabs the ball and looks for the dude that he wants to tackle.
There you are.
Gives him the ball. Boom. Hits him.
I love my mama very much. And now you know that.
After that, it just went up. Like, even though they were making fun of him, he still kept tackling the right person. Because he was always tackling the right person with the ball. And then they kept going. They kept winning. Blah, blah, blah. He was lying to his mama. Every time he would come home with a black eye, he would say that gorilla escaped out of the freaking zoo and popped him. So the mom started putting reward notices for that gorilla. So he also started falling in love with Vicky Valancourt. Right? And this was like a badass emo looking chick, right?
The chick from The Craft.
Yeah, she's cute too. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah.
You don't think she's cute?
I think she's a little too on the goth side for me. I mean, I like goth chicks. I mean, if they high, I mean, she's okay. It's just something about when she smile, her teeth. She got big ass teeth.
Oh yeah, she does got big ass teeth. Yeah. No, but I think that was just like
Plus, she a little too crazy in that movie.
Bro, you know you like that shit.
She stole LT's car, Lawrence Taylor's car, and drove alongside this dude on his lawnmower. Like how can you not get caught? How can you not get pulled over? Like that shit made no sense.
So he starts falling in love with her. The mom don't like nothing. The mom don't like football. The mom don't like the girl. The mom don't like school. Mom don't like nothing, bro.
Yo, they said that you growing that hair to cosplay as Captain Insano.
Yeah, I hate you. Yeah. They going ham in the chat.
Hamlet.
Shout outs to everybody at the chat. Shout outs to DX the Great.
Yeah,
shout outs to High Ruler the Hunter.
Shout out to Marvin McQueen.
High Rule
Shout out
Hunter.
to Jackie Santiago.
Jackie
what up,
Santiago.
sis?
Jackie Santiago. Shit. Oh, Chris Aguay. Yo, what up, Speechless? You ain't know this, dog. We out here chilling. You ain't know, man. Diego's gaming, y'all. What up? What's going on?
Yeah. So, anyway, Waterboy. There's no reason else
to not put that as number one.
Yeah, like that's got to be everyone's top pick.
Elmo drunk. Yo, hashtag that. Elmo drunk.
Gunshots. So if you think we should put some of this in the chat right now, if you think that if you agree with our top 5,
or put your top 5 in the chat.
Yeah, put your top 5 in the chat.
Yes, let's go right now.
Let's see what's up.
I want to see
what's up.
I want to see who's top 5, or just put the name of the movie and the number next to it, and that way we're gonna know. Look, my GTA Online character. Yo,
we're gunning you, dog.
Yo, Hyrule Hunter. Yo, he going for my neck. Yo, he said I look like his GTA Online character. Like, that's crazy.
He said
that boy is handsome. Yeah, he not. That boy look good.
But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the next topic.
Yo, but make sure you put that
next
5.
segment.
Put the top 5.
Put your top 5, man.
Adam Chandler
If anything, we shout them out at the end of the episode if we got time.
Yes.
But without further ado, we got previously on the timeline. Yeah. What funny videos, posts, memes do we have in store for you guys today?
Hey.
Let's see. What's the first one we got here?
This is how Bad Bunny looks.
Yeah, now, I don't know. You know what's funny is I hear Bad Bunny all the time, but I don't really get a chance to see it. Like, I don't watch videos with Bad Bunny or anything like that. Like, I don't care about Bad Bunny. So when I saw this, I'm like, that's hilarious because
He looks like him.
This is what Bad Bunny really looks like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is the character from Goofy movie, right?
Yeah.
Who is he? Who is that from Goofy movie?
He's one of the boys. He's the guy that's always on skates.
Oh, that's the son's
That eats
his
cheese.
Friend? Oh, the one that always eats the cheese. Oh yes,
voiced by Pauly Shore. Yeah,
you're right. He's the one that always eats the fucking can of cheese.
Yeah, cheese. And they go.
He was weird.
Yeah. And Bad Bunny weird as hell.
Yo, but now it looks like now it even makes more sense.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the first funny post that we got for you today. What else we got? Oh, what is this?
5-year-old me waiting for my mom to get off the phone so I can tell her I shit myself.
Yo,
that Yoda, I need one of those, yo.
Yo, word, facts.
I need one of those
facts.
Yodas.
I can't wait till the pop toy, whatever, the plush dolls, no matter what it is.
The
that
Yoda
shit,
from The Mandalorian.
That shit look fucking type dope, man. That shit look like Gizmo.
Gizmo.
That shit cute as hell. Watch, that shit's gonna sell out like BB-8 did the first year that it came out.
You think so?
Yep.
I
know it. I already know it, man.
It's only 50 years old.
People that don't even watch The Mandalorian are gonna see that and they're gonna want that just because they think it's cute.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Okay. So what we got next? It says,
not even 15 minutes into Disney Plus and you got a friend in you. Yo, I feel like this was a fucking a cheap shot at me. Yo, but for real, Disney Plus is a shit, you know?
It is. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I get to see all the Avengers movies whenever I want. But anyway, what's the next one?
You got a friend in me.
What's this?
Studio this morning, one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.?
Oh, this is PS4, Xbox, right?
Good morning.
He's like Xbox and
Why
PS4 players the same.
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Wait, run that back.
Shut up, don't say that.
Studio this morning, one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Yeah.
Yo, if you couldn't read what it said, it was when PS4 meet Xbox.
Me Xbox players on the lobby. He's like, we are one of the gay activists. It's like, why are you gay? Who says I'm gay? You are gay.
Disrespectful out here. All right, what we got next?
What we got next?
Oh, this shit's hilarious. This shit's going viral right now. He's spit quick as hell.
That's fucked up. Dropped his own meal, yo. That's grimy.
Yo, but the dude in the wheelchair, yo, he spun real quick. Yo, he was like, I'm out.
Oh my god. Okay. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that one's going viral too. I feel like that was Mike Ruger that was running in the beginning. I feel like that was him, yo. I feel like that was him.
He's always running his videos.
That's why I'm like, I think that was him that did this stupid video.
All right, go ahead.
But anyway, what's the next one?
Oh, you got caught lacking already. On November, you thought you could get this shit easy, didn't you? You better scroll past this tweet because there's no place to beat your meat. Keep scrolling past this because you're staying last week.
Hold on, play that again. Shut up.
Oh, you got caught lacking already. On November, you thought you could get this shit easy, didn't you? You better scroll past this tweet because there's no place to beat your meat. Keep scrolling past this because you're staying last week.
Yo, okay.
No Nut November.
He's like, oh, you got caught lacking already. I'm not Nut November. He's like, you better go past that tweet because this ain't no place. Yeah, okay, good. Next one. Oh, this one's fucking funny.
Today we're sending Mario up to that box to get those coins. We took all the air out. We're about to send Mario to another galaxy.
We are go for launch. T-minus 7, 6.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch.
Yo, you're going high as hell.
Think about it every night and day.
Yo.
Spread my wings and fly away.
Right here, though.
Nah, the next one, I think.
Oh, it's the next one, yeah. Right here. Yo, whoever does this,
It's the blob part.
I don't understand how they do that, yo. How they
The
edit
internet
the videos.
is undefeated.
Word.
That's a
Shout
fact.
outs to the internet for
Yes.
that one.
Internet
What
is
else we got? What
undefeated.
else we got on the timeline? Oh, this was hilarious.
Yeah, I told you I'd be the best you ever had. Is that your spot, baby? Yeah, you don't have to say anything. Oh, shit! Ned, what? What the fucking Ned? What? Ned! Well, nah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because I got that good dick. Yeah, that's right, ladies. Yeah, I just fucked her head off. That's how good this dick is. Oh, hell.
Yo, what the
He goes,
fuck?
oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What the buck? Oh dear.
Oh my god. So is that it?
That was it?
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yo, that was pretty funny. The last one was hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, it's the last one right here. This is the special one. Hold on, it's a special one, yo. I was about to say, man, how is that it, yo? You gotta. This is how you end it right here, yo.
Bless that music.
Fuck you, mom. Yo, run that back. Yo, run that back, Marv. Yo, look at Dora the Explorer getting it in.
The real life Dora the Explorer.
Look at the mom. Open the door.
Yo, but
Get the fuck out of here, mom. Yo, this shit's hilarious.
she had to have that either on the CD or her phone. The mom. Or you
Yeah.
think the daughter?
Yo, but look, the daughter looked like she knew what it was. She like, yeah. Damn, I ain't hear this chick in a minute. What? Yes. Yo, that's just hilarious.
Yeah, it's
yo.
been 10 years after that bitch is born that shit. I mean, before that bitch is born.
Word.
That shit came out.
But yo, we got that was it for previously on the timeline. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yes.
Shout outs to Hyrule Hunter. He got the top 5 for Adam Sandler. His top 5 is Waterboy, Click, 8 Crazy Nights, 50 First Dates, and Reign Over Me.
Rain Over Me.
I
I've
don't know
never
if-
seen Rain Over Me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in that order, but Reign Over Me is the movie that I told you right before we came here, where he played the father of the family that died in the World Trade Center. Like his family died in the World Trade Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think I did see that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
it's alongside Don Cheadle.
Only seen it once though.
It's alright. It's a pretty good movie.
Yo, also shout out to DH the Great for his top 5 movies. His top 5 is Dylan, and Dylan.
Dylan, and Dylan. Yo, how do you mess that up, bro? Yo, that's the biggest rough right there, bro. Yeah, his top 5 are Dylan, and Dylan. He knew what he did at the end, and he tried to catch himself. He was like, Dylan, and Dylan.
Dylan.
Yo, you sounded like the coach from Dodgeball. The 5 Ds are Dylan, and Dylan.
Yo, you stupid.
Who are the 5 best rappers of all time? Think about it. Dylan, and Dylan. Because I spit hot fire,
man.
Because I spit hot fire.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, but
We
anyway,
have come to the end.
the end of tonight's episode. Tonight, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We want to thank you guys for all the love and the appreciation on the chat.
Make sure you follow Previously on Today on IG.
Follow
Make
me
sure you follow
on Twitter, The Real Prank. Follow this guy on Instagram and everything.
Reckless Elmo. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
Shout outs to Speech. Hey, see you next week. Previously on Today, going out.